This Headless Professor video is about how to do in-text APA citations. APA stands for the American Psychological Association, but this format for citation is used by many other fields as well. The word citations comes from the verb to cite, which simply means to identify the source of data or theory. In other words, why are you saying something? Is it because you have some other research or theory to back you up? Don't confuse the word cite with other words that sound the same, like the noun site, S-I-T-E, which means a location, like a web site. And don't confuse it with this word, S-I-G-H-T, which can mean the visual sense or something to be seen. The basic rule for all writing and presentations is that it should be appropriate to the audience in terms of level, scope, emphasis, format, and tone. APA format is for reporting scientific findings. It should be, therefore, objective, clear, and concise. It is wrong for a scientific audience to try to impress, convince, or disparage. Rather, it should try to be impartially presenting the facts and theories. Let's take an example. You might see something like this in a newspaper or a popular website. The Journal of Psychiatric Research published a study by a team of researchers from the Department of Psychiatry at Stanford Medical School, led by a famous Yale graduate, Dr. Jerome A. Yasavich, MD, conclusively demonstrating that the geriatric depression scale is the best. Now, I think that everything in this sentence is true, but it is not phrased appropriately for a scientific presentation in a journal or at a research conference. And it's certainly not referencing the citation in terms of APA format. You don't have to say where something was published in your in-text citation. Save that for the references. You don't have to try to impress the reader by saying where the research was done or where Jerome Yasavich obtained his undergraduate degree. And if you're going to make a claim, like a certain thing is the best, you better be a little bit more specific. Here's how this should be written in a scientific approach. Compared to the Hamilton or Beck scales, the geriatric depression scale has superior internal reliability and predictive validity for measuring depression in later life. Notice how the claim of being the best has now been limited to a specific comparison in a specific area in a specific population. And now we just cite the last name of the lead author of that team. Et al. Means and the other people too who were members of the team. And all we have to do is to cite the date of publication, the year, 1983. So just remember this for your APA in-text citations. author's last name, the date, the year of publication, and put it in parenthesis at the end of a sentence, and then put the period. That's all you need to remember for now. There's a few more bells and whistles and rules, but we'll learn those later. Now, where do you put the complete bibliographical information about the citation? You put it in the references section, placed at the end, organized by the author's names. And make sure that your reference list is matched to the citations. In other words, if you have 5 different citations throughout your article, there better be 5 references. If you have 5 references, there better be 5 different citations. Each of those should appear within the body of the text. Any text reference should be matched to a citation in the body. That's the way it works with APA format.